days, small town views, ain't no disgrace. Heard all your jokes about my old truck, your sideways looks ain't wishing me luck. Yeah, yeah. But every morning I rise up higher while you're still sleeping in your bed. Got my hands calloused from the wire, proves more than what you ever said. Y'all keep laughing while I'm climbing, y'all keep talking while I shine. Y'all keep mocking while I'm grinding, leave your doubts down the line. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Born in the pines, raised in the mud, blood of mine runs thick with pride. They said I'm dumb, call me a fool, but watch me run, break every rule. Yeah, yeah. Each step I take leads me further past the limits you all set. Your words just make me work harder, ain't saying nothing from me yet. Y'all keep laughing while I'm climbing, watch me rise. Y'all keep talking while I shine. Y'all keep rocking while I'm climbing, leave your doubts down the line. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look down on me from your tower, think you got me figured out. But every minute, every hour, I'm proving what I'm about. Yeah, y'all keep laughing while I'm climbing, can't stop me now. Y'all keep talking while I shine. Y'all keep mocking while I'm grinding, leave your doubts down the line. Still climbing, can't hold me down. Still climbing, yeah. Midnight at the crossroads sign, empty bottle, full moonshine. Just me and my pickup truck. When you pulled up out of luck, asked if I had anything to drink. Your smile made me stop and think. Met you at midnight, bought you a beer. Something in your eyes made me want to stay right here. Met you at midnight, what's your name? Ain't seen nobody quite the same. Met you and bought you a beer. Trading stories till the dawn about the souls you bet and won. Said you knew my granddad well, had some secrets you could tell. Your laugh echoed through the night, made the stars burn twice as bright. Met you at midnight, bought you a beer. Something in your eyes made me want to stay right here. Met you at midnight, what's your name? Ain't seen nobody so sweet, but I just passed you another drink. Now every crossroads makes me smile, knowing I played your style. Met you at midnight, bought you a beer. Something in your eyes made me want to stay right here. Met you at midnight, what's your name? Ain't seen nobody quite the same. Met you at midnight, bought you a beer. Met you at the empty bottle on the table, another Friday night alone. Something's eating at my spirit, can't seem to leave my mind at home. Got that feeling coming on, like a storm about to break. Yeah. Demons in my head, devils in the whiskey tonight. These demons won't let me rest, won't let me rest. Daddy always said be stronger than whatever tries to break you down. But these chains I can't seem to shake off got me 6 feet underground. Feel it burning in my soul like a fire I can't contain. Oh, devils in the whiskey, demons in my head, devils in the whiskey tonight. These demons won't let me rest, won't let me rest, won't let me rest. El diablo me persigue en cada trago que tomo, pero esta noche me libero del infierno que llevo. Ain't no preacher gonna save me, ain't no prayer gonna set me free. Whoa. Ain't no preacher gonna save me, ain't no prayer gonna set me free. Only thing that's gonna change me is the man I gotta be. Devils in the whiskey, demons in my head, devils in the whiskey tonight. Keeps Kim the way you rest. Yeah. Yeah, devils in the whiskey, demons in my head, devils in the whiskey tonight. These demons won't let me rest, won't let me rest. Down by Miller's Creek, where the pines run deep, Mountain men they fear, smoke signals in the air. Through the winter frost, where the roads get lost, copper steals at night, everybody thinks he ain't right. They call him the devil's son, but heaven knows what he's done. Silent guardian of the lost and young, pouring gold so they can carry on. Carry on. Badgemen on patrol, hunting down his soul. Judgment in their eyes, never saw behind the lies. Children warm at night, safe from winter's bite, thanks to demon shine and a heart that walks for the light. They call him the devil's son, but heaven knows what he's done. Silent guardian of the lost and young, pouring gold so they can carry on. Carry on, carry on. Truth burns slower than the match, more than spirit in that flash. Angels dance with devils here, when mercy flows like answered prayers. Small hands reaching for the light, while he keeps burning through the night. They call him the devil's son, but heaven knows what he's done. Silent guardian of the lost and young, pouring gold so they can carry on. Carry on. Heaven knows what he's done. Carry on. Devil's son still carries on. Friday nights got me feeling wild, engine roaring country mile. These back roads know my name, ain't no place for the tame. Coming home to where I belong. Rev it up, let it fly, mud and grease my battle cry. Ain't nothing prettier than dirt on chrome, that's where my heart calls home. Every scratch tells a tale on, yeah, dirt on chrome, dirt on chrome. They call me crazy in their clean machines, don't understand what freedom means. Got grease beneath my nails, breaking loose, leaving trails. This is living, this is real. Push it hard, let it roll. Southern pride in my soul. Ain't nothing prettier than dirt on chrome, that's where my heart calls home. Every scratch tells a tale. since we met. They can judge us from their high-rise views, but down here we're paying dues. Got mud running through my veins, don't need that fancy change. This right here is pure gold. Ain't nothing prettier than dirt on chrome. That's where my heart calls home. Every scratch tells a tale I own. Yeah, dirt on chrome, dirt on chrome. It ain't nothing prettier than dirt on chrome. They look down their noses when I roll through town. My boots still muddy, my head held proud and brown. Been working these fields since I was barely grown. Got my daddy's values and a path on my own. Ain't no collar but my own. Can't tell me where I belong. These callous hands built this home. Y'all can judge, but you're dead wrong. Y'all can judge, you're dead wrong. Your fancy education don't impress me none. I learned my lessons from the rising sun. Got dirt on my jeans and grease in my hair. If that offends you, well, I just don't care. Ain't no collar but my own. Can't tell me where I belong. These callous hands built this home. Y'all can judge, but you're dead wrong. Y'all can judge, but you're dead wrong. Been called a rebel, been called words, but I ain't changing for your universe. My granddaddy taught me to stand my ground, and I'll die free before I bow down. Judgment back to your ivory tower while I'm out here living by horsepower. Got everything I need right here with me, and that's something money just can't see. Ain't no collar but my own. Can't tell me where I belong. These callous hands built this home. Y'all can judge, but you're dead wrong. Y'all can judge, but we stay strong. You see these hands, they're stained with grease and clay. Been working since the morning sun, that's just my way. Y'all can judge me from your fancy corner suite, but I build more with these hands than you'll ever see. They say I ought to change, clean myself up nice, trade my boots for leather shoes at double price. but something that those folks don't understand about the pride that comes from working with your hands. My hands are dirty, but my conscience is clean. Built this life on honest work, that's what I mean. Yeah, my hands are dirty, but my soul shines bright. Ain't gonna change my ways, and that's alright. Your diamond rings and paper dreams don't mean a thing when you can't fix what's broken or make that engine sing. Call me simple, call me what you will, but I sleep sound at night up here upon this hill. Could've chased that dollar down the corporate line, could've traded in my freedom just to look real fine, but I chose this path and I ain't ashamed of the calluses that tell the story of my name. My hands are dirty, but my conscience is clean. Built this life on honest work, that's what I mean. Yeah, my hands are dirty, but my soul shines bright. Ain't gonna change my ways, and that's alright. Sometimes late at night I wash away the day, wash that muddy water as it swirls away, but the stains won't ever leave these working hands. And I thank the Lord above, 'cause that's His pain. My hands are dirty, but my conscience is clean. Built this life on honest work, that's what I mean. Yeah, my hands are dirty, but my soul shines bright. Ain't gonna change my ways, and that's alright. Yeah. These tires keep turning down the gravel line. Radio static, but I don't mind. Something about the way the wind blows free makes me feel like I could finally breathe. They call me strange, they call me wild, been looking down on me since I was a child, but out here I find my peace of mind. Let the dust cloud rise, hide me from their eyes. It ain't nobody gonna change my ways. Let the dust cloud rise. Daddy always said I'd never fit in. Small town talk gets under your skin, but these back roads know who I really am. Where the asphalt ends is where I began. They got their rules, they got the game, trying to make you feel some kind of shame, but out here I break free from those chains. Let the dust cloud rise, hide me from their eyes. Ain't nobody gonna change my ways. Let the dust cloud rise. Sometimes the only truth you'll ever know the one you find when you're all alone. And I found mine. Let the dust cloud rise, hide me from their eyes. Ain't nobody gonna change my ways. Let the dust cloud rise. Let it rise. Let the dust cloud rise. First time I caught your glance that night, between the cotton candy stands, your faded jeans and a rebel smile shot right through my weekend plan. Back of my mind said walk away, but something made me hesitate. When our eyes met past the crowd, my heart knew it just couldn't wait. They say we're from different sides of these dusty county lines, but standing here with you tonight, none of that seems to shine. Up against the summer stars, right where the lights light up the dark, you turn my whole world upside down with just one spark. And now I can't look away from this Ferris one sway, from this Ferris wheel sway. Baby, who knew love could start in a small town fairground heart? Your daddy owns the hardware store, mine works the factory floor. But here beneath these twinkling lights, labels don't matter anymore. Your college plans, my working hands, two worlds that weren't meant to blend. But something real broke through that night, changed everything in the end. They can talk all that they want about who belongs with who, but standing here with you tonight, I know exactly what to do. But up against the summer stars, right where the eyes light up the dark, you turn my whole world upside down with just one spark. And now I can't look away from this Ferris wheel sway. Baby, who knew love could start in a small town fairground heart? All those judgmental stares, all their whispered prayers can't touch what we found here between the county fair. Up against the summer stars, right where the lights light up the dark, you turn my whole world upside down with just one spark. And now I can't look away from this Ferris wheel sway, from this Ferris wheel sway. Baby, who knew love could start in a small town fairground heart? Bar seen it all. Every Friday night they crawl with price tags hanging from their hats, thinking no one notices that. They strut around like they belong, but something's clearly going wrong. Y'all ain't fooling nobody. disappeared real fast. Like this weekend's gonna last. You're dropping y'alls in every line, like a fish thrown on a line. They practice lines they heard on songs, but something's clearly going wrong. Y'all ain't fooling nobody with them fresh buffoons, trying way too hard to be what you ain't got roots in. My granddaddy worked this land. These scars came from working hands, not some weekend warrior show. That's something you should know. Y'all ain't fooling nobody with them fresh buffoons, trying way too hard to be what you ain't got roots in. Take those tags off if you want. We all know what you ain't. Daddy put me on that tractor when I could barely see the ground. Thought I wasn't learning nothing, just going round and round. Everything I need to know, I learned it in the field. Sunburns taught me patience, hard work built my bones. Broken fences show me how to fix things on my own. Everything I need to know, I learned it in the field. Don't need no fancy classroom, don't need no cap and gown. Got my education from this Georgia ground. I learned it in the field. Now the city folks keep asking about the letters by my name, but my diploma's in my callous hands, and I ain't got no shame. Everything I need to know, I learned it in the field. I learned it in the field. up that barely starts. Ain't got much in my bank account, but I got my peace of mind, and that's what it's all about. Some folks look down their nose at me like I ain't worth their time, but I work hard for what I got, and what I got is mine. They see my dirty baseball cap and my old work boots too. Judge me by my accent, but they don't know what I do. They call me redneck, I call me free. Don't need their approval, just let me be. Yeah. Just let it be. Raised up off the back roads, learning like the hard way. Fix what's broke with my own hands, that's how I spend my days. Might not have them fancy things or talk real proper like, but I sleep good at night, knowing I'm living right. They see my muddy truck bed and my faded jeans, call me simple-minded, but they don't know what freedom means. They call me redneck, I call me free. Don't need their approval, just let me be. Yeah.
Listen up, y'all, got something to say. Been working since sunrise, it's just my way. Been calluses on my hands, stirred under my nails, living life my
Way, that's my tale. Some folks think they're better than me, cause they got degrees and live in luxury. But I got something money can't buy, pure satisfaction when I look in my eyes. Every morning I'll wake up and choose to be exactly who I want to, yeah. Ain't trapped in no office, ain't stuck in no suit. Got my freedom, and that's the truth. Living simple don't make me dumb, I know who I know where I'm from. So keep your judgment, keep your shame, cause being me ain't okay. They call me redneck, I call me free. That's right, don't need their approval, just let me be. Who I Empty bottle rolls down a dusty floor. Small town chatter, can't take no more. Judgmental faces through my window pane. Time to disappear down this back road lane. Breaking free tonight, left the porch light on. Nothing holding me till I'm good and gone. Mile marker memories fade into the night. Mile marker memories fade, finally feels right. Gone, so long, so long. Daddy's pickup truck, borrowed without word. church bells unheard. Every mile further from their pointing hands, finding peace at last in this empty land. Breaking free tonight, no need to explain. Nothing holding me to their shame and pain. Mile marker memories fade into the night. Mile marker memories fade, finally feels like gone, gone. So long, so long, so long, so long. In the rearview mirror, small town falls away. All those years of hiding, and today. Mile marker memories fade into the night. Mile marker memories fade, finally feels right. Gone, gone, so long, so long, so long. I still remember that hot summer night when Jimmy's front porch turned into a fight. Two trucks pulled up, kicked up the dust, and Bobby Lee said someone's gonna bust. Every Friday night on Jimmy's porch, the whole damn town came to watch. Long chairs lined up like a county fair, bad blood boiling in the southern air. See, Bobby took offense to what I said about his sister and who she might wed. Called me out right there in the yard, said he'd teach me not to play that card. Every Friday night on Jimmy's porch, the whole damn town came to watch. Long chairs lined up like a county fair, bad blood boiling in the southern air. First punch flew like lightning in July. Called me square, yeah, I won't deny, but I came back with the right hook strong. The crowd went wild, singing along. Now we're rolling in the dirt and grass. Everyone's betting who's gonna last. Mama's praying, Daddy's just mad. Best day by this town ever had. Every Friday night on Jimmy's porch, the whole damn town came to watch. Lawn chairs lined up like a county fair, bad blood boiling in the southern air. broke down Benz on a Thursday night. Oil on my hands, I guess timing's right. You stood there mad in designer clothes, said fix it fast, that's how it goes. Your heel feels in my gravel drive. Your world and mine stuck here tonight. Yeah, stuck here tonight. Coffee's black, it's styrofoam. You wrinkle your nose, but drink it slow. 3 hours pass, parts spread around. Something changed when you came down. Your heels in my gravel drive. Your world and mine stuck here tonight. Yeah, stuck here tonight. Ain't got much, but what I own is paid in full with hands of stone. You see through me like crystal clear. Now who's stuck here? Now who's stuck here? 6 months on, still can't believe you parked that Benz right next to me. Each Friday night, same gravel drive, different story, different lines. Your heels in my gravel drive, your world and mine. Not stuck tonight, no, not stuck tonight. Not stuck tonight. Not stuck tonight. Just another grease monkey working late beneath these fluorescent lights. But when the garage door closes, something changes. I got Shakespeare hidden in my toolbox, alright. You never believe what I read at midnight when the wrenches hit the ground. Got Macbeth under my seat while my truck's breaking down. Grease and Shakespeare never mixed till now. Reading poetry with my hard hat on somehow. You can call me dumb, call me what you please, but these dirty hands hold sonnets with ease. With ease. Got motor oil on page 63 of this beat-up copy of Hamlet I keep. You mock my accent when I quote King Lear, but these words speak truth and that's why I'm here. You never believe what I read at midnight when the wrenches hit the ground. Got Macbeth under my seat while my truck's breaking down. Grease and Shakespeare never mixed till now. With my hard hat on somehow. You can call me dumb, call me what you please, but these dirty hands hold sonnets with ease. With ease. With ease. Listen up, you educated fools. Think a redneck can't appreciate the rules of iambic, contaminant, tragic plays. I fix engines by day, read verse till day breaks. Romeo die for love, I die for this craft. Both greasy and graceful, front to back. My transmission fluids mixed with literature. Every socket wrench holds a metaphor, for sure. Ought to be hits different when you're alone, in a garage full of broken dreams and stripped chrome. Stripped chrome, broken dreams. Grease and Shakespeare never mixed till now. Reading poetry with my hard hat on somehow. You can call me dumb, call me what you please, but these dirty hands hold sonnets with ease. These dirty hands hold sonnets with ease. These grease-stained pages, they set me free. At dawn, clock strikes 5, coffee black, time to drive to the job site. In my truck, ain't no suit, gives a buck. They look down their nose at my beat up clothes, but I know who I am, yeah, I know where I stand. Got mud on my boots and grease on my hands. Work till it hurts, that's how I'm made, man. Got mud on my boots and dirt in my soul. I ain't gonna change, that's all you need to know. Break my back, dollar earned. Sun beats down, lessons learned from my daddy and his dad. Simple truth makes me glad. They can keep their ties and their fancy rides, 'cause I sleep at night knowing I did right. Got mud on my boots and grease on my hands. Work till it hurts, that's how I'm made, man. Got mud on my boots and dirt in my soul. I ain't gonna change, that's all you need to know. Could have been different, could have sold out, but these callous hands make me proud. Got mud on my boots and grease on my hands. Work till it hurts, that's how I'm made, man. That's how I'm made. Got mud on my boots and dirt in my soul. I ain't gonna change, that's all you need to know. Old pickup in the gravel drive, coffee mug from 95, rusty tools and weathered pine. Simple life, they're doing fine. But these hands ain't soft, they tell no lies. with sweat in town. Ain't got much, but what I got is mine. Every scratch earned, every dollar line by line. Ain't got much, but what I got is mine. Wouldn't trade it for no mountain made to shine. Wisdom from my dad, best advice I ever had. Work the earth and plant it deep. Keep your word and earn your sleep. Some folks judge what they don't know, but peace of mind ain't in their show. Ain't got much, but what I got is mine. Every scratch earned, every dollar line by line. Ain't got much, but what I got is mine. Wouldn't trade it for no mountain made to shine. Truth runs in these veins, worth more than fortune, more than fame. Found my piece of this good earth, know exactly what it's worth. Ain't got much, but what I got is every dollar line by line. Ain't got much, but what I got is mine. Wouldn't trade it for no mountain made to shine. Never care what folks might say about my ways or what I do. Got my boots, my pickup truck. Yeah, they think they know the truth. Small town talk gets mighty loud when you don't fit in their box, but they ain't seen what I've seen behind these county back road blocks. Mean mug, hard to go. That's what mama always told. Ain't about the face you wear, it's about the weight you bear. Mean mug, heart of gold. Saw you stuck there in the rain. Mercedes ain't built for mud. Could've left you standing there like the others said I would. But something in your lost eyes brought me back to different times when nobody stopped for me on that cold December night. Mean mud, heart of gold. That's what mama always told. Ain't about the face People judge the surface quick, never dig beneath the stone. But every rough and weathered face has got a story of its own. Sometimes kindness comes from places where you least expect to find, like a stranger in the store with peace of mind. Mean love, heart of gold, that's what Mama always told. Ain't about the face you wear, it's about the weight you bear. Mean love, heart of gold. Mean love, heart of gold. That's what Mama always told. Got a truck that's leaking oil, scratch marks down the side. Ain't the kind to make my mama proud, but I keep that motor fried. Hell raised on Saturday, hell bound on Sunday morning. Oh, yeah. Stairs burning through my back while church bells give their warning. Judge me all you want, but I ain't changing who I am. Hell raised on Saturday, hell bound again. Small town's got a memory of every single sin. Pastor's looking right at me while I'm wearing Saturday's grin. Hell raised on Saturday, hell bound on Sunday morning. Church bells give their warning. You can judge me all you want, but I ain't changing who I am. Hell raised on Saturday, hell bound again. They say repent, they say behave. They want me quiet, they want me safe. But there's a fire in my blood that burns much hotter than their love. Yeah, yeah. Hell raised on Saturday, hell bound on Sunday morning. Oh, yeah. Stairs burning through my back while them church bells give their warning. Oh, yeah. You can judge me all you want, but I ain't changing who I am. Hell raised on Saturday, hell bound again. Hell raised and how hell bound, that's who I am. Down in Murphy's garage, my beard's all wild and my hands are hard. But every broken down soul that rolls through town finds out pretty quick I won't let them down. People talk but they don't understand. Got my reasons, got my helping hands. Who you calling crazy? Can't you see the method to my ways? This Martinez was stranded with the kids in the rain. Transmission shot didn't have much to her name. Putting parts that cost work through the night. Sometimes doing wrong just to do what's right. People judge what their eyes can see, but there's more to this man than meets the eye. Ooh, you're calling crazy. Can't you see the method to my ways? Born and raised to be a helping hand, even when folks don't understand. It's a method to my ways. Late last December, temperature dropping low. Young family broke down on Patterson Road. Mama crying, baby sick, daddy looking lost. Sometimes the price of helping ain't about the cost. Proud people around here won't ask for aid, but I see their pride, pretend I need their trade. My daddy told me, son, just plant the seed, 'cause everybody's gonna someday be in need. Looking rough don't mean acting tough. Sometimes love means being rough around the edges. Round the edges. Who you calling crazy? Can't you see the method to my ways? Born and raised to be a helping hand, even when folks don't understand. It's a method to my ways. There's a method. There's a method to my ways. Old TV static cracking through the rabbit ears again. Every Saturday at 8, packed house in the den. Daddy's hollering and shouting, Mama's rolling her eyes, but we're all glued together under southern skies. Back when Channel 12 was all we knew, local boys made do. Saturday night heroes, larger than life. Saturday night heroes, worth the fight. 30 years of memories, blood, sweat, and pride. Small town entertainment, lightning in a jar inside. Corporate suits don't understand what Friday brings, when the whole town gathers round to see their kings. Signals getting weaker now. Time to take a bow. Saturday night heroes fading away. Saturday night heroes had their day. The empty parking lot where we used to meet, dead airways down on Cooper Street. Sometimes late at night I swear I hear the roar of voices crying out for just one moment more. Saturday night heroes in our minds. Saturday night heroes stand the test of time. Saturday night heroes, we still believe. Saturday night heroes, let me see you bleed. Down here on Route 32, ain't much to see or do, but every weekend like clockwork they come. Nice cars, clean clothes, lost and alone. They judge my accent till they need these hands. They judge my accent till they need these hands. Breaking down in my hometown, calling me now. Oh yeah. Mercedes on a dirt road. That engine sure ain't happy no more. Silk suit covered in dust. Funny how life works, yeah. That's right. They judge my accent till they need these hands. They judge my accent till they need these hands. Breaking down in my hometown, calling me now. We're all the same when trouble comes knocking. All that pride goes right out the window. Don't matter where you're from when you're stuck on the side of the road. Got tools in my pickup truck. Got grease beneath my nails. Been fixing things since I was knee-high. That's just who I am. They judge my accent till they need these hands. They judge my accent till they need these hands. Breaking down in my hometown, calling me now. Need these hands. They judge my accent till they need these hands. These working hands. They judge my accent till they need these hands. Monday morning sweat beneath the engine roar. Knuckles scraped and raw. This is what I'm for. Got diesel in my blood and grease beneath my bones. They call me dirty names, but dirt pays all my bills. Built these calloused hands on what the rich folks kill. Every scar I earned, every bolt I turn, and grease beneath my bones. Every engine screams the truth about who's who. Got diesel in my blood and grease beneath my blood, and grease beneath my bones. Got diesel in my blood and grease beneath my bones. Beneath my nails, engine parts on the ground. Ain't no suit and tie today, just the thunder of this sound. Been working since the dawn, while you're sleeping in your bed. Yeah, these calloused hands of mine speak louder than what's said. You can judge me all you want from your high-rise view, but I know what I'm worth, and I ain't got nothing to prove. Black smoke rising from my pipe, every bolt and gear inside. Let that engine scream and roar. This is what I'm living for. Your money can't buy soul or the skill in these hands. I build American steel while you make your fancy plans. Each scar tells a story, every burn leaves its mark. I'm earning my way, breaking down in the dark. You can look down all you want from your glass house high, but I sleep good at night, knowing what's wrong and right. Black smoke rising from my pride, every bolt and gear inside. Let that engine scream and roar. This is what I'm living for. You'll never understand the beauty in the breakdown when metal meets man and truth hits the ground. These hands are stained with pride tonight. Black smoke rising from my pride, every bolt and gear inside, deep inside. Let that engine scream and roar. This is what I'm living for. Three generations worth of tools lined up against these walls. My daddy taught me everything before the final call. They wave their papers in my face, think money talks the loudest. But some things run deeper than green, and I'm standing proudest. These hands ain't for sale. No, sir, they never will be. We'll triple wood its worth, they say. Impress suits, perfect hair, but can't put price on honest work and folks who really care. Their franchise signs and corporate ways won't change what's in my heart. Got oil stains and calluses that set my world apart. These hands ain't for sale. No sir, they never will be. Every engine, every wrench, every local's trusted face. This ain't just some business deal, this here's my sacred place. These hands ain't for sale. No sir, they never will be. Alarm clock ringing, coffee black and strong. Daddy's old fishing pole, something could go wrong. But I'm headed out anyway, got that feeling in my bones. Yeah, I'm headed out anyway, all on my own. Lost a boat but found myself down at Johnson Creek. Lost a boat but found myself. Yeah, yeah. More than what I came to see. What I came to see. Engine died mid-river, current pulled me fast. Watched my pride in dollar bills sinking in the past. Fought against that water till my arms gave way. Found myself half drowned on the muddy clay. Now I'm laughing at my troubles, sitting on this bank. Yeah, I'm laughing at my troubles, got myself a thank. Lost the boat but found myself down at Johnson Creek. Lost the boat but found myself. Yeah, yeah. More than what I came to see. What I came to see. Sometimes you gotta lose it all to know just what you've got. Sometimes rock bottom ain't so bad when that's all that you got. Yeah, yeah. Sun's about to set now, peace I never knew. Ain't got no fish to show for, but I know what's true. Lost the boat but found myself down at Johnson Creek. Lost the boat but found myself. Yeah, yeah. More than what I came to see. What I came to see. Pushing pistons till they pass. Callous fingers caked in black. Got a rhythm to my rich attack. Deep in the dirt, day and night. Dollar earned, can't get it light. People pass by, turn their nose. They don't know what this grease shows. Got grease on my hands, but gold in my heart. Every bolt and bearing's a work of art. Monday morning, motor's dead. Tools are talking in my head. Rusted metal, ready to rise. Pride and power, that's my pride. Sweat and steel, that's my trade. Built these hands the hard way made. Let them laugh from high above. They can't touch this lame love. Got grease on my hands, but gold in my heart. Every bolt and bearing's a work of art. Since I was young, daddy's lessons never done. Pure and perfect, part by part. Fixing faith and what we stole. My name, rolling thunder, no shame. Built this life with these two hands. Pure and proud, that's where I stand. Got grease on my hands, but gold in my heart. Every bolt and bearing's a work of art. Every piece and smoke rising in the pines tonight. In the pines tonight. Your granddaddy taught you everything you know. Those copper coils and ancient ways down below. 7 generations keeping family pride. Now blue lights dance through branches far and wide. They're coming up the mountain, they don't understand. One runs through your blood, one runs through this land. Smoke rising in the hollow. Rise, watch it rise. Blue lights in the trees. Your legacy won't follow. Die, let it die. There rules you won't appease. I watched them take your daddy 10 years ago. Now here you stand, his footsteps in the snow. The fire in your eyes burns just like his, as sirens echo through the mountain maze. They're breaking down the fences, they'll never know what beats in your heart, what lies down below. Smoke rising in the hollows, blue lights in the trees. Your legacy will follow. There are rules you won't appease. Run, boy, run through the pines tonight. Your granddaddy's spirit guides you through the night. You'll never cease. Smoke rising in the pines tonight. Breathe the pines tonight. They say we ain't got much to show, just a double wide where the weeds all grow. But baby, when you're in my arms at night, I know everything's gonna be alright. Them fancy folks can laugh all day about plastic chairs and our simple ways, but they don't know what we got here. Pure love that's crystal clear. Found poor but perfectly fine. Paycheck to paycheck, a peace of mind. Live large in our little space, taking life in our own pace. Love don't need marble floors. Love don't need crystal doors. Got everything we need right here in a little love frontier. Yeah, yeah. Working hard with callous hands, living life without no fancy plans. Your mama says you could do much better, but this ain't about the size of treasure. Got a six-pack chilling in the fridge, and your smile's worth more than London Bridge. Every night beneath these stars, I thank the Lord for who we are. Simple love and simple dreams, stronger than it ever seems. Making magic day by day, wouldn't have it any other way. Love don't need marble floors. Love don't need crystal doors. Everything we need right here in a little love frontier. Yeah, yeah, they can keep their mansions high, 'cause all we gotta feel so good, just a circle of the free river. Can keep their mess and time, their shiny cars and a piece of sky, 'cause what we got is pure and true, just a simple open between me and you. Love don't need marble floors. Love don't need crystal doors. Got everything we need right here in a little love frontier. Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah. They say we ain't got much to show, just a double wide where the weeds all grow. But baby, when you're in my arms at night, I know everything's gonna be alright. Them fancy folks can laugh all day about plastic chairs and our simple ways, but they don't know what we got here. Pure love that's crystal clear. Found poor but perfectly fine. Paycheck to paycheck, a peace of mind. Live large in our little space, taking life in our own pace. Love don't need marble floors. Love don't need crystal doors. Got everything we need right here in a little love frontier. Yeah, yeah. Working hard with callous hands, live a life without no fancy plans. Your mama says you could do much better, but this ain't about the size of treasure. Got a six-pack chilling in the fridge, and your smile's worth more than London Bridge. Every night beneath these stars, I thank the Lord for who we are. Simple love and simple dreams, stronger than it ever seems. Making magic day by day, wouldn't have it any other way. Love don't need marble floors. Love don't need crystal doors. Everything we need right here in a little love frontier. Yeah, yeah, they can keep their mansions high, 'cause all we gotta feel so good, just a circle of the free river. To keep them messing time, their shiny cars and a piece of sky. 'Cause what we got is pure and true, just a simple love between me and you. Love don't need marble floors. Love don't need crystal doors. Got everything we need right here in a little love frontier. Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah. Down in that old red barn, where dust kicks up in the dark, found some glass beneath the hay from another time, another day. Oh yeah, found what they left behind in those mason jars. Got that fire burning bright, just like the stars. Grandpa's tools all lined up right, recipes scratched in fading light. Pictures from the summer of '65 when the lawman kept driving by. Found what they left behind in those mason jars. Got that fire burning bright just like the stars. Whoa, time to carry on what they started strong. Keep tradition alive. Let that spirit rise. Let the slide. Every drop tells a tale, a man who wouldn't fail. Family pride runs deep and true. Now it's time to see it through. Oh yeah. Found what they left behind in those mason jars. Got that fire burning bright just like the stars. Let it burn, let it burn. Found what they left behind. Let it burn, let it burn. Found what they left behind in those mason jars. Got that fire burning bright just like the stars. Oh yeah. Coffee's getting cold again. Through the glass, headlights pass. Got my name tag pinned on tight while the world burns gas, watching time crawl by. Every face tells a different tale, but they're all just passing through. And I'm standing here night after night doing what I gotta do. Another midnight, another dollar, another mile. Watch them come and watch them go. Another midnight, another dollar. Story telling school. While the world moves fast and I move slow. Cigarette burns mark the hours. Empty cups line the counter's edge. Through the window I see stars that ain't moved an inch since my daddy worked this shift. Every engine's got a rhythm, every driver's got a home. But I'm caught here in between the ones who stay and those who roam. Another midnight, another dollar, another mile. Watch them come and watch them go. Another midnight, another dollar. Story telling while the world moves fast and I move slow. The fluorescent lights ain't changed since I first punched in. Maybe that's my problem, maybe that's my sin. Stuck between yesterday and tomorrow, pouring coffee for souls who borrow time from the endless road. Another midnight, another dollar. Watch them come and watch them go. Another midnight, another dollar. While the world moves fast and I move slow. Down these back roads I've known since birth, engine roaring, testing what I'm worth. Mason jars packed tight in the trunk. Tonight might be the one where I get sunk. Red and blue in my rear view sight, but I know every curve in the dark of night. Been running these hills since I was young. One more midnight run. They're getting closer now. Can't let them take me down. One more midnight run. Like my daddy used to do. One more midnight run. Before my time is through. One more midnight run. Run. Every turn's hotter than the last. Running out of roads, running out of gas. Family business since 33. Now it's just the law chasing after me. Helicopter scanning down below, but these pine trees help hide my flow. Been running these hills since I was young. One more midnight run. They're getting closer now. Can't let them take me down. One more midnight run. One more night. Like my daddy used to do. One more midnight run. Before my time is through. One more midnight run. Run, hide, fight, tonight, last midnight run. Like my daddy used to do. Last midnight run. Now my time is through. Last midnight run. Motors humming, soft and low, stars scattered across the black. These waters hold what I need to know. Can't turn this boat back. Mine's been spinning round and round like a worn-out phonograph. Guess that's why I ended up out here searching for a better path. When the world weighs too much and the answers slip away, something in these ripples speaks more than words could say. when the well weighs too much and the answers slip away. Something in these ripples speaks bolder words could say. Midnight waters wash it clean. Truth floats up from down below. Peace finds me somewhere between what I lost and what I know. What I know. Bobber drifts on gentle swells like my thoughts tonight. Some things break, some things mend in this pale moonlight. Mama always told me, son, patience is the key. Now I'm learning what she meant, just the lake and me. Oh, let it drift. Let it flow. Sometimes standing still's the only way to go. First lights breaking through the pines, bass jump at the dawn. Something changed out here last night, can't put my finger on. But these waters showed me clear what I came to find. Sometimes you gotta lose your way to get right in your mind. Waters wash you clean. Waters wash you clean. Down in these hills where my granddaddy walked, been running shine since before I could talk. Copper steel hidden where the pines grow tall. Family tradition answering the call. Blue lights flashing up the mountain road, but they ain't gonna find what can't be told. This mountain juice runs in my blood. Can't stop what's been flowing since the flood. 3 generations of midnight runs, dodging badges and government sons. Got my uncle's recipe locked in my head. Ain't written down, that's what Papa said. They can search all day, won't find our way, 'cause mountain folk know how to make it stay. This mountain juice runs in my blood. Can't stop what's been flowing since the flood. Y'all don't understand, this ain't about the cash. It's tradition burning clean through every mason jar stash. Got my cousins on lookout, brothers on the brew. Family business running strong like Mountain Dew. Feds think they're smart with the fancy gear, but we've been doing this for near 100 years. Know every creek and hollow in these ancient hills, like my grandma's Bible beats of sacred skills. Ain't no shame in what we do around here. Pure corn spirit, crystal mountain clear. Law says it's wrong, but my heart says it's right. Keeping heritage alive through the darkest night. They can kick down doors and tear up ground, but mountain folk know how to not be found. This ain't some game, this here's our way, and I'll be damned if they make us change. Running off, make 'em fall. Mountain strong, standing tall. Can't break down what we found deep inside. Mountain pride. runs in my blood. Can't stop what's been flowing since the flood. When the smoke clears and the night grows old, another batch done pure as mountain gold. Ain't no batch gonna change what we do, 'cause mountain blood runs mountain true. This mountain juice runs in my blood. Can't stop what's fun to throw us in the blood. Up when I walk in the room, got dirt on my jeans and yet it's nothing new. Your fancy champagne don't impress me none. While you're sipping tea, I'm out working in the sun. You call this crude, I call it real. Been breaking my back since I couldn't kneel. The silk and satin ain't worth my time, 'cause the mud on these boots ain't from no garden party. Is here to stay. Your country club cards and your silver spoons can't buy the wisdom learned under harvest moons. While you're counting dollars, I'm counting stars. My education came from old pickup bars. Don't need your approval or your pearls of thought, 'cause everything I am is everything you're not. You keep your small talk and your social games, 'cause the mud on these boots tells you my real name. Ain't from no garden party, just living life my way. Got my hands dirty since the start, see, and the mud on these boots is here to stay. Judge me. You can't change me. Born this way and proud to say that. Ain't from no garden party, just living life my way. Got my hands dirty since the start, see, and the mud on these boots is here to stay. Yeah, here to stay. Nothing to lose. Got my truck waiting. What you wanna do? Been working hard. Time to break free. Got a special place I want you to see. Rev it up now. Ain't no turning back. These country roads off the beaten track. When the mud hits midnight, that's where we belong. When the mud hits midnight, can't go wrong. Mud on the tires, fire in salvaje, mi camioneta y tu coraje. Paro volando, corazón latiendo, esta libertad que estamos viviendo. Rev it up now, ain't no turning back. These country roads off the beaten track. When the mud hits midnight, that's when we belong. When the mud hits midnight, can't go wrong. Mud on the tires, fire in your eyes. When the mud hits midnight, paradise. Deeper in the woods, further from the light. Just you and me, baby, owning the night. When the mud hits midnight, that's when we belong. When the mud hits midnight, can't go wrong. Mud on the tires, fire in your eyes. When the mud hits midnight, paradise. When the mud hits midnight, that's where we belong. When the mud hits midnight, can't go wrong. Your fancy words don't mean a thing. Look down your nose, call me a fool. But this muddy water in my blood runs deeper than you'll ever know. You think you'll break me down, make me ashamed of who I am, but I was raised up strong and proud on this blessed southern land. Ain't gonna change, no, I ain't gonna change. Got dirt beneath my nails and I ain't gonna change. You can judge me all you want, but this mud runs through my veins, ain't gonna change. No, I ain't gonna change. Your silver spoon and polished boots won't make me bow my head to you. My daddy worked these fields of stone and taught me how to stand my ground. You think you better come on down where the real folks live and breathe. This ain't some game I'm playing here. This is who I'll always be. Ain't gonna change, woman, ain't full of change. Got birth beneath my things and I ain't gonna change. You can trust me all you want, but this loveless known I breathe ain't gonna change. No, I ain't gonna change. change. A Saturday night, big wheels turning, doing it right. Engine roaring, mud in the air. Didn't see them lights flashing there. Red and blue in my rear view, but the badge knows what mothers do. Yeah, the badge knows what mothers do. The gas, didn't want to stop. Thought I'd lose him past the crop. But that Crown Vic kept on coming, made my heart start drumming. Listen up, I'm gonna break it down. How it went down outside of town. Throttle wide open, mud on my plates. Thought I was headed for them county gates. Sheriff on my tail, lights all bright. Thought this was gonna be a rough night. Slid through corners, sprayed that clay, but somehow he knew every play. Like he'd done this dance before, back when these trails were patrolled. Started wondering why he didn't radio. From back then I had to know. Pulled over finally, hands on the wheel, waiting for that badge to seal the deal. But when he walked up, had a different look, like a page from an old storybook. Sheriff just smiled and said, son, back in '89 I was the one running these trails every weekend night. So he gave me this badge, made me do right. Let me off with just a warning. Said keep it clean till early morning. Saw that sparkle in his eye, like the mud fogger never died. Red and blue in my rear view, but the badge knows what mothers do. Yeah, the badge knows what mothers do. Sometimes the law ain't what it seems. Got mud bogging in his jeans. In his jeans. In his jeans. Let's get dirty. Yeah. 4 wheels spinning in the clay, ain't going nowhere today. Throttle down and mud flying high. Neighbors hear me and wonder why. My truck's buried to the frame, but I'm just playing my favorite game. Stuck in the mud, but I'm having fun. Having fun, having fun. Stuck in the mud, but I'm having fun. Don't need no rescue, don't need no one. Stuck in the mud, but I'm having fun. Having fun, having fun. Got my radio cranked up loud, raising hell and making mama proud. Mud's dripping from my boots, don't care about them dirty looks. This right here's my Saturday night, and everything's gonna be alright. in the mud, but I'm having fun. Having fun. Having fun. Having fun. They say I'm wasting my time. Say I should act more refined. Well, let me tell you something true. This mud pit's better than your living room. Stuck in the mud, but I'm having fun. Having fun, having fun. Stuck in the mud, but I'm having fun. Don't need no one. Stuck in the mud, but I'm having fun. Stuck in the mud and I'm having Monday morning in that corner suite, staring down at people in the street. Felt the walls start closing in on me. Knew it wasn't where I'm meant to be. So I packed up all my things that night, left my keys right there in plain sight. No regrets and no looking back. Just followed that two-lane blacktop track. Traded my suit for these muddy boots. Found my freedom, found my truth. Ain't no time gonna hold me down. Got dirt roads all around. Traded my suit, yeah, traded it all. These muddy boots never felt so tall. Finally free, that's where I'll stay. This is me, wouldn't have it no other way. They all said I was throwing life away, but I wake up smiling every day. Got my hands in honest working soil. Simple life's all the riches I need. No more meetings, no more lies, just open fields and open skies. Found my place, found my ground, far from that rat race downtown. Trading my suit for these muddy boots. Found my freedom, found my truth. Ain't no time gonna hold me down. Got dirt roads all around. Trading my suit, yeah, traded it all. All these muddy boots never felt so tall. Finally free, that's where I'll stay. This is me, wouldn't have it no other way. Sometimes late at night I think about that life I left without a doubt. But these callous hands tell me straight, I finally found my rightful place. My suit for these muddy boots. Found my freedom, found my truth. Ain't no tie gonna hold me down. Got dirt roads all around. Traded my suit, yeah, traded it all. For these muddy boots. Never felt so tall. Finally free, that's where I'll stay. This is me, wouldn't have it no other way. Walking in with my head held high. You turn your nose up when I pass by. Been working since the break of dawn. Your dirty looks won't make me gone. Yeah, you can polish every inch you own, but dirt and sweat built this backbone. Got my muddy boots on your marble floor. Ain't bad, no down, no sir. My callous hands on your fancy door. That's fancy door. Yeah, you might have your crystal liquor, but these muddy boots gonna walk your marble floor. Your silk suit costs more than my truck, but I earned my place with a little luck. And a whole lot more than you'll understand, 'cause real work leaves marks on these hands. Yeah, you can judge me from your high-rise view, but I know something that you never knew. Got my muddy boots on your marble floor. Ain't bad, no sir, back it down. My callous hands on your fancy door. That's right, yeah, you might have your crystal and core, but these muddy boots gonna walk your marble floor. That's honest living. See these scars, that's honest giving. And I ain't asking for your permission to be exactly who I am. Got my muddy boots on your marble floor. My callous headlock on your fancy door. Won't back down. Yeah, you might have your crystal cord, but these muddy boots gonna walk your marble floor. Oh, yeah, yeah. Behind glass walls, computer screens, and protocol. They said I'd make it, big city calls, but grease and oil run through it all. You can keep your fancy tech, your clean hands and your checks, 'cause what I know runs deeper still than any circuit board can tell. These calloused hands don't need no fancy tools. Been fixing cars since back in high school. Ain't no computer gonna tell me what to do. Got oil in my blood and that's the truth. They laughed at me. You're throwing down a six-figure job to leave this town, but diagnostics can't replace what these hands know, what I can trace. These calloused hands don't need no fancy tools. Been fixing cars since back in high school. Ain't no computer gonna tell me what to do. Got oil in my blood said goodbye. Small town sunrise caught my and his daddies before that. Some things just can't be replaced by all your zeros or ones. These calloused hands don't need no fancy tools. Been fixing cars since back in high school. Ain't no computer gonna tell me what to do. Got oil in my blood and that's the truth. Friday night rain, backcountry lane, four best friends, weekend begins, keys in hand, got our plan, engines roar, mud in store. They say we're crazy, they say we're wrong, but they don't know where we belong. Ain't nothing prettier than a truck painted brown. Ain't nothing prettier than a truck painted brown. Spinning tires, throwing clay up to the clouds. Ain't nothing prettier than a truck painted brown. Creek bed deep, tires creep, metal groans, radio moans, push it hard, leave our mark through the pit, never quit. They say we're wasting our time this way, but they don't know what makes our day. Ain't nothing prettier than a truck painted brown. Ain't nothing prettier than a truck painted brown. Spinning tires, throwing clay up to the clouds. Ain't nothing prettier than a truck painted brown. Clean and shiny, ain't our style. Rather be free for a while, for a while. Ain't nothing prettier than a truck painted brown. Ain't nothing prettier than a truck painted brown. Spinning tires, throwing clay up to the clouds. Ain't nothing prettier than a truck painted brown. Friday night rain, painted brown. That country lane, painted brown. got my cabin in the pines, stocked up for the hard times. While you're counting dollars, I'm counting stars that shine. You can keep your fancy life, I got all I need right here. When it all comes tumbling down, I'll still be standing here. When the power starts to fade, I've already got it made. Built these walls with my two hands, living off this sacred land. Power starts to fade, watch your world cascade. But I'm ready for that day, got everything I need to stay. Learning from my grandpa's ways, how to track and how to trade. While you're buying groceries, I'm gathering what nature gave. Don't need your sympathy, got my own philosophy. When your world stops making sense, you might come running to me. When the power starts to fade, I've already got it made. Built these walls with my two hands, living off this sacred. The power starts to fade, watch your world cascade. But I'm ready for that day. But I'm ready for that day, got everything I need to stay. Saw you through those high-rise windows, looking down on our old hometown. Designer jeans and fancy cocktails, acting like you never touched the ground. Remember crawling under barbed wire, chasing freedom in my beat-up Ford. Now you're sipping champagne higher than the mud roads you said you'd explore. You can scrub your hands all day long, but that red clay stain stays strong. Your marble counters can't wash away where the hell you came from. Your marble counters won't hide the shame of what you become. Yeah, you can polish up real nice, but blood runs thicker than ice. Your marble counters, your crystalline can't wash away where you came from. Can't wash it away, no. Saw your Instagram with hashtags about some French wine and caviar. Well, what happened to beer and bonfires, tailgate dancing neath the stars? Now you're too damn good for crawfish, too refined for county fairs. But I remember skinned up knees and tangled mess of country hair. You can paint your nails all night, but that dirt won't fade from sight. Your marble counters can't wash away, never had to change them. Your marble counters know how to say, well, first we would go, yeah, the guitar is soft. watching you erase our history. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Your marble counters can't wash away where the hell you came from. Hell no, it can't wait. Your marble counters won't hide the shame of what you become. What you can call it some real nice, but blood runs thicker than ice. Your marble counters, your crystal life can't wash away where you came from. Can't wash it, can't hide it, can't wash it away. Mud on my boots in the grocery store. Looks that cut right through me. Got my work shirt on, grease-stained jeans. Lady pulls her kids away like I'm something mean. Head held high, won't apologize for who I am or how I live my life. What's wrong with being redneck? Tell me what you see. What's wrong with being redneck? That's just who I am, that's just me. Job interview, nice clean suit, but my accent shows they don't want me here. College degree, but they hear me talk. Suddenly I'm not so smart in their eyes at all. Head held high, won't apologize for who I am or how I live my life. What's wrong with being redneck? Tell me what you see. What's wrong with being redneck? That's just who I am, that's just me. Work these hands raw, built this land strong, fix what's broken, raise my kids right, done no wrong, but still they judge me. What's wrong with being redneck? And tell me what you see. What's wrong with being redneck? That's just who I am, that's just me. That's just who I am. That's just who I am, that's just me. Truck parked by the water's edge, problems weighing heavy on my head, boss man breathing down my neck, bills keep piling up unchecked. One more cast into the dark, something pulls deep in my heart. Midnight fish got me thinking straight. No need for running from what I can't change. thinking straight. Daddy taught me on this shore simple truth he couldn't teach before. The world spins faster every day, but right here time just fades away. Stars reflect on ripple glass. Peace comes floating in. Dollar signs, losing old friends. But out here in the calm where the river runs long, finally seeing clear where I went thinking straight. No need for running from what I can't change. Midnight kiss got me thinking straight. Nothing got straight. Midnight kiss got me thinking straight. Looking at these hands of mine, callous and worn. Every crack in every line speaks of where I'm from. Grandpa's old work shed still stands behind the pines. Time-stained photos on the wall, fragments of our lives. The morning sun beats down hard on paths that we all walked before. My reflection shows it clear what generations struggled for. Every line upon my face tells a story of this place. Blood and sweat in fertile ground, roots that no one can take. Mis manos trabajadoras del campo nacieron como las de mi padre, fuerte crecieron. En esta tierra extraña sembramos esperanza. Los surcos de mi rostro cuentan nuestra andanza. El sol nos marca el camino como marcó a los ancianos. Las arrugas son medallas del trabajo de mis manos. Every line upon my face tells a story of this place. Blood and sweat in fertile ground, roots that no one can take. Down. They say we're just simple folk, but wisdom runs deeper than they know. Through the years, through the pain, like rain Been working since sunrise. These boots ain't cheap, but every blister earned, every dollar burned. Yeah, you can judge all you want from your high-rise view, but I know who I am and what I do. My hands are rough, but my word is good. Wouldn't change if I could. My hands are rough, but my word is good. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's who I am. Yeah, yeah, I ain't gonna change.
No sir, no way.
Calluses and dirt tell my story straight. No silver spoon here, just on a sweat day after day. Yeah, my hands are rough, but my word is good. Wouldn't change if I could. My hands are rough, but my word is good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sometimes late at night I look down at these hands. Every scar, every line reminds me who I am. Not what you see, but what I know is true. Strip away the fancy, strip away the shine. What you got left is a man who stands his ground. Softest. My hands are rough, but my word is good. My hands are rough, but my word is good. My word is good. Wouldn't change if I could. My hands are rough, but my word is good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. My word is good. Yeah, you know it's true. My word is good. My hands are rough, but my word is good. Good. Crooked Mile Road, where the weeds grow tall and wild. Through the broken chain link fence, every morning at first light. Got a kingdom made of rust. They turn their heads when driving past, quick to judge, but that won't last. 'Cause what they see ain't what I know. One man's trash is my gold mine. Found fortune in the rust and vine. Every piece tells a story that's mine. Ben Metal speaks to me, history in every scratch. Paint chips falling like rain, tools spread across the ground. Building something they can't see, let them laugh and point all day while I'm working their way, finding treasure in decay. One man's trash is my gold mine. Found fortune in the rust and vine. Every piece tells a story that's mine. I call it home. Each broken piece has life in its bones. When you throw it all away, that's when I make my play. In the rust and vine, every piece tells a story that's mine. Every piece tells a story that's mine. Story that's mine. They laugh when they drive past my place, call it an eyesore, but they just don't get it. Every rusty frame's got a story to tell. Yeah, I'm the neighborhood black sheep, I'll admit it. Working with these hands since I was just a kid, learning from my daddy how to fix what's broke. Some folks read the books, I read engine blocks, and that's just fine with me, that's how I roll. One man's junk is my American dream, built from steel and gasoline. What they call trash, I call my destiny. One man's junk is my American dream. Got a 69 Charger under that blue tarp. Transmission shot, but the body's still clean. That old Ford pickup's gonna run someday. Just need some parts and some elbow grease. The neighbors file complaints about my yard, but I ain't budging, this here's my art. Every bolt and bearing tells me who I am, and I'm damn proud of what these hands can do. Nah, 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 hey, hey, grease under my nails. Yeah, yeah, you know way, my vision never fails, never fails, never fails. They say I'm crazy, wasting all my time. I see diamonds where they see rust. Got a PhD in making old things new, while they're all drowning in their student loans and dust. Every morning I wake up to my gallery of Detroit steel and American pride. They can laugh all they want, I'll just smile and wave, 'cause I know what I'm building deep inside. A one man's junk is my American dream, built from steel and gasoline. What they call trash, I call my destiny. One man's junk is my American dream. Yeah, one man's junk, that's my American dream. Garage, grease under my fingernails. Dad gave me these tools back then, said son, don't ever fail. Working man's what I've always been, these calloused hands won't bail. Now I see your fancy suits walking around my part of town, walking around your shiny new dealership ain't worth my rusty wrench. Got oil in my blood and pride on my workbench. Yeah, this ain't just some business. This here's my life, and I ain't selling out, not without a fight. Billboard blocks the sun now, right across the street, promising them lower rates that we just can't beat. But money ain't everything when you're building trust. These folks know who'll treat them right when their engines bust. See them suits all surfing now, think I'm gonna drown. Gonna drown, gonna drown. Your shiny new dealership, your shiny new dealership. Work this floor, I still hear their words. Quality over quantity, that's what I learned. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Your shiny new dealership ain't worth my rusty wrench. Got oil in my blood and pride on my workbench. Yeah, this ain't just some business. This is sacred ground, and I'll be damned if I let your money shut us down. Got your fancy wine in crystal glass. I've got sweet tea in a mason jar at last. Just sitting here on my front porch swing. But baby, when you see, you might understand what sets me free. Don't need no high-class education. This right here's my kind of sophisticated. No five-star meals or chandeliers, just fireflies and friendly face is near. Grandma's recipes and summer breeze make me feel right at ease. Come sit with me, take it slow. There's some things you ought to know. Don't need no high-class education. This right here's my kind of sophisticated. Been around enough to know what's true. Simple pleasures, they shine right through. Don't judge a man by his old blue jeans, or the truck he drives, or his simple means. So take your time, look around. and what makes life worth living now. The peace we find in simple ways makes every moment a perfect day. Don't need no high-class education. This right here's my kind of sophisticated. This right here, this right here, sophisticated. Down your nose at his pickup truck, laugh at his boots and his small town look. But when your engine dies on a backwoods road, he's the first one there with a heavy load. You call him redneck like it's a curse. Oh yeah, but he's the one who puts others first. Born and raised in the southern way, ain't got time for the games you play. Work sunrise to the setting sun, breaks his back till the job is done. While you're typing tweets about country folk, he's helping neighbors when they're broke. When the storm hits hard and the power's down, guess who's there for the whole damn town? You call him redneck like it's a curse. Oh yeah, but he's the one who puts others first. Born and raised in the southern way, ain't got time for the games you play. In the heat of summer, in the pouring rain, while you're passing judgment, he's easing pain. Simple man with honor, that's his creed. Actions speak much louder than your empty deed. You call him redneck like it's a curse. Oh hell yeah, well he's the one who puts others first. Born and raised in a southern way, ain't got time for the games you play. Ain't got time, no time for your games. Remember the mud and the old truck bed. Now you're too damn good to show your head. Blood runs thicker than stone, but you left us all alone. Thicker than stone, but you ran, you ran, you ran. Fancy suit and tie, big city pride. forgot where you're from, left us all behind. Blood runs thicker than stone, but you left us all alone. Blood runs thicker than stone, but you ran, you ran, you ran. Mama still sets your place every Sunday noon. She says you'll come back real damn soon. Your empty chair at Daddy's grave showed us all how much you changed. Blood runs thicker than stone, but you left us all alone. Blood runs thicker than stone, but you ran, you ran, you ran. Blood runs thicker than stone, but you left us all alone. Blood runs thicker than stone, but you're too far gone.